Hi, my name is Arnold. I work for Parks Real Estate Company here in Nashville, Tennessee. I've been doing real estate for 15 years. I've lived in Nashville, Tennessee my whole entire life. I have done 2 or 3 different house hunter shows, and I also did a show for HGTV called Tale of Two Cities that was filmed by Bravo, and did that probably about 6 or 7 months ago. I enjoy what I do. I love real estate. I represent all different types of people. This year I've currently sold around 20 million and have been named the #1 real estate agent in Nashville for 3 consecutive years. I started working with Ryan and Drew after I got a phone call from Ryan saying that he wanted me to represent him. And our first challenge that we had was trying to narrow down how many houses we were actually going to go look at. So they sent me a list of about 50, and most of them were sold because, as we know, Zillow lots of times is not current to what the market is currently holding. We went through basically and chose 10 different homes that were available that we were going to go see, and then we added about 4 more homes after that. Ryan and Drew are very in particular about where they wanted to live and about what the house actually looked like. The home that they currently lived in, they completely rehabbed, and Drew did not want that at all. He wanted something that they could move into and not flip, and they would just live there and be happy. They have chickens and dogs, and so living in town was important to Ryan. Drew wanted to live in the country, but Ryan had agreed that if he didn't flip a house, then Drew would be okay with living in the country and living in town with the animals. So we started looking. We focused first on East Nashville, and then we went into town where Ryan had always wanted to live. He had lived in Nashville a few years ago, and the funny thing is after looking at homes, he realized that my sister and him had actually worked together and we didn't even know it. So it was actually a really great kind of Nashville small town connection. He really wanted to live in town because being from Nashville, living here, it's kind of like a status quo that you live, right in the middle of the city or in Green Hills. He fell in love with an older bungalow home that needed a lot of work and love, and they spent about an hour and a half in the house, and really, Ryan was set. It was almost a half-acre property. It was gorgeous. It just probably needed about $100,000 of work and love. Basically, Drew at the end said, if we buy this house, we're not going to be together. And so we went back out to East Nashville and toured the home that they originally had fallen in love with, and it was perfect for them. And after negotiating a lot of things back and forth and trying to figure out if they wanted a garage or if they didn't want a garage, and meeting with the builder, we got it all figured out within about 24 hours, and we found them a perfect house.